It's NAB 2025. I'm here on the Libec stand with Jose. How you doing?
Very good, Matt.
Been a
Thank you
good
very
show?
much. Very good. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a little bit of a chat about the evolution, the success of products to a product that we've seen before, that one of your ePeds.
Yep. The
Go
electrical pedestal system, one of the first electrical pedestal series in the industry, specifically or especially designed for PTZ cameras. That was last year. Yep.
So, yeah, and that was last year we saw it. Now, so what's happened to it?
So we have some advanced features. These are the successor models of the LX-ePed. We have the LX-ePed 2 and the LX-ePed PRO. So the LX-ePed 2 and the Pro now have a connectivity via IP using our MPC-1, which is the multi-protocol converter, allowing you to connect with Sony, Canon, and Panasonic PTZ camera controllers. So now, in addition to using their function of PTZ, or pan tilt zoom, you can now elevate the pedestal at the same time. So one operator can do both. It's pretty fantastic.
So most controllers, do they have this ability built in?
No, we're definitely the first one that has specially designed for these PTZ cameras. But what's really cool about ours, again, is that not only can you connect them, we also have presets or position presets on the pedestal systems using our original Libec LX-ePed PC app right there. So you can use an app to do presets. You can use the controllers to do the movement of the PTZs and the pedestal itself. Basically, we're telling the controllers to recognize our pedestal system as a camera itself. So it's pretty cool.
So what's the difference between the two versions? What's the difference between the 2 and the Pro?
Sure. So the LX-ePed 2 supports 10 kilos, which is 22 pounds. It's perfect for any PTZ camera up to 22 pounds. As you can see here, they're actually both the same LX-ePed 2. The only difference is, of course, we're increasing the height of the tripod to give it even more height. Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're adding, again, the element of raising the column while simultaneously using the controllers. The LX-ePed 2 also has two versions. It has the LX-ePed 2 and the LX-ePed 2 Studio. Difference being the 2 Studio has a dolly, and it's really easy for you to transport the pedestal system anywhere you go, because not only do you have the option of using it connecting via AC/DC, but you can also have it battery powered, so you can take that anywhere. And that's our VM12V, for example. However, considering our Pro version, which is the advanced version of the LX-ePed 2, that one uses 24 volts in case you want to use it battery powered. But of course, it's available in AC/DC. That one supports 66 pounds, 30 kilos. So it's 3 times the amount of payload capacity compared to our LX-ePed 2. And what's really cool about that one is that you can also see the difference, right? You do need a little bit of heavier duty tripod compared to the LX-ePed 2. So it's just the advanced model of it. And in addition to that, it includes a T-bar connection with 5 connectors. That is our 8PXs. Our 8PXs are basically the adapter attachments, so you could attach 1/4 inch or 3/8 equipments using the screws or the screw holes. So, for example, on that configuration we have over there is a teleprompter with 2 PTZs at the bottom. That's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah.
And then you could also use a remote head on top if you want, right? Like our Remo 30, for example, remote head, 100mm adapter, that's included as well. And in addition to that, we could put 2 PTZs at the bottom and 3 PTZs at the top. So you have a lot of weight capacity and the ability to control, again, not only the cameras. For example, I'll show you over here. Actually, let me show you real quick. One way, just the kind of like the basic way to elevate the pedestal itself. For example, one person can operate the camera movement, pan, tilt, zoom.
There we are.
Yep. And you could also lower the pedestal at the same time, so that way you can kind of focus and have multiple movements. So the harder you press, the faster it's going to go. Yeah, so it is kind of sensitive depending on how hard you're pressing on the foot pedal. That is our FPR-2. That's an additional accessory if you want it. You can also use, again, as I mentioned earlier, our LX-ePed PC original app. So you use an USB connection, and basically what you can do is, for example, if you don't mind, Matt, trying to control the PTZ camera, you can pan it over here to the left. And at the same time, you can do your position presets using the app. So you can manually control the electric pedestal, right? I can lower it while you do that. Imagine one person doing this, right? Left-handed, right-handed kind of thing.
Right-handed,
Left and right, right? You can lower it. You could also increase the speed. right? As you do it, you could do the presets. Pick a number between 0 and 400, for example, Matt. 0 and 400. 35, no problem. So I can set this, the 3 at a 0, or right here. I'm going to put this
Well, this
all
is
the way at the
interesting.
bottom.
I was going to ask, is this the range?
Yep.
From 0 to... So what range does it have?
I'll show you the maximum range, but I'm going to put the 1 at the maximum range. And you said 35, right? So I'm going to put the 2, for example, at 35 right here. And I'm going to press 2, and it's going to go to 2 as a preset. So you have your presets. You could change and go according to what you want on the presets. 3 position presets that you can change. And of course, you can increase the speed. Let's say you wanted to go a little bit faster. You could do that as well on any of the presets while it's operating. So let's go back to 1 at its maximum. I'm going to press this over here. And I'm going to press, I'm going to go from slow.
You go to fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go a little bit faster just to show you. And I'm going to go at the maximum speed. There you go. And now I'm telling it to basically go there while you can operate the PTZ camera.
So what's the maximum range? What is the distance?
I believe you're looking at, it's close to 3 meters.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Close to 9 feet.
Okay. Well,
yeah, so it's fantastic. And again, imagine that. It's the same one. And the same is going to apply on the Pro version. The only difference being, it depends on how high you want the tripod, right?
So, of course. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's the range from the base of the tripod.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I need to check the stroke range, but it's listed.
Yeah.
I'll give you the specification in a second.
Great.
Yep. And again, if we go to the last one, the Pro version.
Okay.
So, for example, if you want to use or have control of the first camera, this one's going to be set at preset 1, and you can use this. I'm going to turn it all the way around. Let's go all the way around just to give you an example.
Okay.
Right? And you want to use the second camera. Right now I have control of this camera over here. And then we are, as I mentioned, using the MPC-1, we are now telling it to recognize our pedestal as a controlled unit or a camera. And we press 5, for example. And now I can lower the pedestal using the joystick.
Very cool.
Nobody has that. That's us. That's all us right there. So this is a very, very handy application. And again, depending on the sensitivity of the joystick, for example, you could also go faster. So it all really depends. And again, considering what it can support, it's very, very good for multiple types of uses, not just in the studio, but you can also take it on the field, again, using a V-mount adapter. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I'm pleased for you. Congratulations.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Are all these shipping yet?
They'll be shipping at the end of the month.
End of the month.
Yep, and we already have pre-orders, of course. Yes, absolutely.
Brilliant.
At least I'm not 100% about globally, but I know for the U.S. market specifically,
fair enough.
I know we'll have them towards the end of the month.
Well, I'm sure if people are interested, they can get in touch with their local Libec distributor or vendor,
our partner or reseller, absolutely,
reseller,
sure,
and go from there. So let's remind people of the website, find out more information, and find out the exact specs that are going to be interesting.
Sure. So internationally, you can go to libec.co.jp. That's kind of the international. It's also our website for Japan, and for United States specifically, you could go to libecsales.com. LIBECSALES.com. Very simple.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Jose.
Thank you, Matt.
We're doing another video here on the Libec stand, and for everything else that we've been doing at NAB 2025, it's kitplus.com.